And we are live. Welcome everybody to the 25 Marketing Mastermind. We hope you are doing well. And I was just about to say, I hope you have your favorite beverage, and I don't have anything with me except this empty sippy cup. But yeah, no, I call it a sippy cup. I know I'm a grown man. I call it a sippy cup. I don't care. I don't have any problems with it. If I'm going to call it a sippy cup, I'm going to call it a sippy cup. But oh my gosh, I'm hearing myself. Okay, there we go. Cool. I just heard myself.
I would say the same thing. I'm like, why am I hearing 2 days?
Cool. So I hope everyone's doing well. We actually got a very special hangout today, which we rarely do, and we want to invite you here on there. So if you are, we want you to just say hi in the comments so we can say hello. But before we get into that, I want to go ahead and introduce the panel just so you know who we have here. If you are brand new, we're going to go to Pops first, Age Before Beauty. So, Papa Smurf, how are you doing today? If you can speak, because I believe you have your microphone issues.
How's that?
That's good.
Work?
That's good. We can hear you, yeah.
Awesome. I'm trying earbuds tonight. See how that works out. Doing great, actually. Experimenting with life and other odds and ends. Sitting at the beach again tonight. Beautiful night in Florida. Love being here. And got some work done today. It's really great. We can have the best of both worlds. We can be in a parking lot at a beach, come into the camper, get some work done, go to the beach for a little bit, and come back and get some more work done or whatever. Cook a meal. Great life. Thanks for asking.
Awesome sauce. We're so glad that you're doing good. We've got Mr. Jamie Shaw. So I believe Jamie's had quite an interesting day. How you been, Jamie? Things piling up here. You ready for your hangout on Thursday?
Things are going pretty good. I didn't have my hangout Thursday because my JOB interfered with it. I didn't get home till like 7:30 that night, so I'd have missed my own hangout anyway. So I kind of rescheduled it, put it off till this week, but that way I can be there and be present. I'd let Wonder Wit run it, but she don't know how to run the controls and she don't know how to set it up. So techie isn't her thing, So I deal with the setup of it and everything. But yeah, actually last week I had a really good week. I stumbled across this mini chat master's course, and so I went through it, and I'm about 95% through it. I've got some flows built up and everything. It's really cool. And there's something else that happened. I don't remember what it was. I forgot what it was. My master NLP course, I'm like 3 sections or 3 videos away from finishing my master certification. And then yesterday I had this awesome mastermind with Miss Katie Stage, and Pops was in the background kind of mentoring as well. But it was a cool, 45-minute to an hour mastermind that her and I did, and really gave me some clarity and some redefine my vision a little bit. I have a pretty clear vision on what I want, but it helped give me some clarity on my vision and where I need to focus at, and that's what I needed help with, and that's what a guru, not a guru, that's because Katie ain't no guru. She's not my guru. But that's what a mentor, and a sponsor does for you. They help guide you, help chip away the rough edges, and get you going on the right path. So that was an awesome day yesterday. I was really pumped up and got some changes going on and some different targets to go after. So I'm excited. I know she's excited too because she was all over the place yesterday.
That's awesome, Dan. And this whole idea about changing and working out different things in our lives, and that's what this is all about. We've done it ourselves. And before I actually get on to Katie, because I know that Katie's actually going to be doing a lot of the speaking tonight, because Katie's got something that she wants to share with everybody. And before I hand over to Katie, I just wanted to tell you guys what we're actually doing. We are involved with a lot of different systems, all right? Some of us are involved with Mighty System Pro, some of us are involved with Pure Profit Pro, and some of us are other different systems that we're involved in. So what we want to do today is we want to actually go through the My Lead System Pro system and explain to you everything that's inside of the system. A lot of people, I get emails from people virtually every week that send me an email saying, Dave, what's inside the system? What must I do? How can I actually get involved? How do I know this is actually going to work? How do I know it's actually worth it? And I want to tell you that from my perspective, I can tell you right now that if it weren't for this particular system that we are going to show you tonight, I would not be in the position where I am today, where I have financial independence. I don't need to worry about working for anybody else. I don't work for anybody else. I'm my own boss. I sleep on my own times, and I enjoy what I do far better because of this system. All right, this system allows me to have the freedom to do what I want. All right, and living in a third world country, a lot of people might think that's impossible, but this system inside of My Lead System Pro that we're going to show you tonight is amazing. Now, don't go off and start searching for My Lead System Pro on Google or YouTube and finding out what it's about, because we have a special offer we want to offer you right at the end. All right, it's very exclusive to this show. All right, so you do not want to do that. All right, take my word for it. And if you're not going to listen to me, there's nothing I can do. And listen, if you go ahead and do that, there's pretty much nothing I can do. But I'm telling you right now that you're going to regret it. Listen to what we say right at the end of this hangout, all right? And don't cheat. Don't skip now if you're watching the recording and click, oh, let me just go right to the end. Don't do that, all right? Because you're just robbing yourself. All right, so we're going to go through My Lead System Pro, what it's all about, and what you actually get and why it's so powerful. So with that being said, I'm going to hand over to Miss Katie Stage, and I would like Katie to get on stage and to share with us what the system is all about and what the big hoopla is.
Did you just use my last name in a pun?
I'm so brilliant.
All right, so first, before I get into that, I'm going to say hi to Bobbert. How you doing, Uncle Bob? I want to say hi to, I'm just looking in the comments, Lori, how are you? Andrea, and we have David Ronan and Rodin. And so if you're just watching this and you're kind of lurking in the background, just kind of being a sneaky Pete, and you want to have your name called in this recording that's going to have lots of views and get your name out there, then comment down below on this page. And if you're watching this on YouTube, hopefully we have like we could put like maybe a link below this YouTube channel or something for the comment page, and you can come say hi there. But if it's not there, just go ahead and listen, because I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. And I'm going to have Pops and Dave and Jamie kind of keep an eye on the comments. So usually I'm kind of in there too, but go ahead and keep an eye on the guy. You know, you guys, you can keep an eye on the comments there. But at any time, if you guys have any questions, if you want me to either slow down or repeat anything, feel free to put that in the comments. And if Dave and Pops and Jamie wants to chime in at any time, you guys can. We just kind of have fun and just kind of go with the flow and have a discussion as we go through this. So when we bring people into MLSP, I always say this because I think it's the most brilliant metaphor and explanation of what actually goes on in this industry. So when Pops was saying, he was saying, like, when we're going through school and we're going through, you know, high school or grade school or whatever, they teach us these certain curriculums, but we never know what's going to happen the next day. We don't know what's going to happen the next month, or we don't know what's going to happen next, right? But when we get into these kind of systems, everything is there, and all of a sudden we're feeling overwhelmed and we're not sure what to do. So what we like to do, personally, me and Pops and Dave and Jamie, is we like to kind of walk and help people through and not feel this overwhelmness, and tell them what the most important things they should be focusing on when they get into this My Lead System Pro system. So what I'm going to show you tonight is I'm going to show you my favorite features in MLSP. At any time, like I said, if you want me to slow down, if you have any questions, you know, go ahead and comment down below, and then I can like show my screen on, and, you know, just kind of slow it down a little bit. So let me go ahead and share my screen. I'm going to show you the very first thing that we want people to do is go through what's called a quick start guide. These are the most important 6 steps that everybody needs to go through, okay? The reason why is because, as you can see, the first step, it welcomes you into MLSP. It tells you the foundation and the overview as to why MLSP was created, what is it for, what does it mean to you in building your business online, how you can learn about attraction marketing, how you can get out there in the marketplace and become this thought leader, right? And you're giving out value. You're not pitching your deal, you're giving out value and selling your solution. And you're not selling a product, you're not selling a company, you're not selling your brand, right? You're not selling you, you're actually selling a solution. So on that first step, it's just a quick foundation, a quick overview, and you can see it's really cool. I think you can see this on my screen. It's a training progress, right, that you can go through. And of course, mine says 100% because I've gone through the 6 steps. But when you first get in, it's going to say 0%. And as you go through the process, it's going to go to all the way to 100%. So it's kind of like a little incentive and a little bit of push and say, hey, you're almost there. Keep going, keep going. And it's not like it's going to take forever to go through. It's pretty simple stuff, okay? And everything is laid out in a simple way. And everybody can see my screen, right? We're good? Okay, good. Read every word, watch every video. If you need to pause and write something down, certainly do that. Just take your time and just kind of absorb that information. Throughout these pages, you're going to probably see some downloadable information that is there for you. So you are absolutely, what should I say? Like, you're kind of, just to make sure that you are going in the right direction and you're not getting lost, you're not feeling overwhelmed, and it's just taking one step at a time. And then there's important notes here that you can download and you can kind of reference and just to kind of absorb this information, okay? So does anybody want to say anything about step 1 at all, or should I just keep going? We're good? Okay. So step 2, I have to log in. Son of a... All right. So step 2, there is, this is an invitation to let you know there's live weekly ongoing training and education. Ongoing means it's every week, and there's always something to learn, and you can bring not only yourself but your prospects, because it is open invitation. You can bring your prospects to this training, and if they decide to buy, you can get credit, because this is an affiliate marketing system. This is a tool. This isn't an MLM. This is to help you build your business. And when you're going out there in the marketplace, the most common denominator with everybody who's building the business online is they're struggling to get leads, how to get out in the marketplace and become this, everything that MLSP is training, everybody's having a struggle with and build the dream business that they want. So whether they want to, like Dave, he wants to, his dream, he wants to build a ministry for kids, right? And people want to quit their job, they want to, do all these things. And this is going to teach them how to do that in the right way, because this isn't an overnight thing, right? This is something that'll actually teach you how to become that leader that you are born to be. So as I scroll down here, down the video, as you can see, again, there is a call to action for you to like the fan page. There's a fan page for MLSP. You join the MLSP members only group, which is a group where you can ask questions if you have any help, if any tech issues. There's Facebook Lives that goes on there, and there's all sorts of really cool updates. There's shout outs. They're saying, hey, if you are hitting the leaderboards, they give you a shout out, and it's like something that's separate beyond, like, if you have an MLM, and it's something extra. So it's like, yeah, you're ranking in your MLM and you're getting shout outs there, and then all of a sudden you're ranking in MLSP because you're bringing people into there and you get shout outs there, and it's just such an awesome freaking feeling, because you're just getting shout outs everywhere. It's awesome. And then also there's a register for the upcoming new member orientation webinar. That is super important. So what you do is you register for that, and then it's a more overview of what to do as a new member. And they basically kind of almost feel like they're taking you by the hand and saying, this is what you do step by step. Okay. And of course, there's more PDF and a bonus, which is profile settings and all that stuff. So a lot of this is a lot of videos and saying, here, this is where you find this. This is how you set this up. This is how you do this. So it's a step-by-step process. Does anybody have any questions so far?
Well,
yep.
You know, I want to say something while you're going through this, and that is that, you know, when I go through these 5 pillars of building your business, when we have to get a mentor, you have to get training, and you have to build a community. You have to get a community, or a community has to be definitely part of this. Well, that's one of the, those are the 3 of the 5 steps that I have. And, you know, these steps that are built inside of this system, all right, covers all of that. You have a community, you have the training, and Katie is going to be getting to that later. But the important thing to realize is that everything you need, everything that you could possibly want to teach you how to start running your, whatever it is you're in. If you've got an MLM, if you've got a high ticket item, if you've got a business that you're running, like Bob runs his own recruiting business that he's got, he uses the strategies inside of the system. Whatever you're doing, you can use the principles of this system, all right? This is a blueprint map to getting you going in whatever business you are doing. And that is why we all use this. You know, it has an amazing community. The biggest problem we find, though, when people say to us stuff like, Dave, you know, I'm not getting a result. Dave, what's happening? Things aren't really working out for me. And if I had to actually work out and say, okay, let's spend time and go through everything that you're doing, most of the problem is that people aren't actually going through these trainings. People are not actually going through the steps. What we find is that a lot of people just like skipping stuff. And when you start skipping stuff, just like I said at the beginning of this hangout, you miss the important things. You miss the important parts. And I cannot emphasize that enough, that it is so important to make sure you go through whatever you're doing. It doesn't even have to be this. Whatever you have bought, if you haven't gone through the training yourself, how can you expect to get anywhere? Sorry, I just wanted to say that, Katie. I don't know if anybody else wants to say something. Yeah, sorry. Doing my rant.
I was trying to stop you from your rant. It's like, okay, Dave, it's okay. I just wanted you to breathe, and just to let you know that there are some of us who have OCD and we just can't skip. Just can't. We can't do it. Because that's when I got started. I just couldn't skip a step because I felt like I was going to miss something. Because that's what happens when we get in this industry, is that we always have that feeling that we're missing something. And I've always had that. And so that's why I don't skip. So, but that's the other side of it. But there are some, and I've done this before where I go to Dave. I'm like, Dave, can you please just tell me what the freaking video says so I don't have to go through it? And then what does Dave say? He says, just go through it. And I'm like, oh, fine. So that's just there's like 2 type of people that do that. So yeah,
you know something, Katie, I mean, it's a harsh reality, all right? And ultimately, you know, if somebody wants to start out in a business and they think, oh, I want to be really successful, I want to have hundreds of people that I can help. But you see, the problem is, if you get 100 people that you're helping, and every single one of those 100 people contact you and say, oh, can't you just give me some special treatment?
Yeah.
You're like, what are you kidding? No, because I had to work it out myself. And, you know, it's like, you will understand once you get to a position of people, you know, if you are looking after 20, 30 people, you will understand the importance of showing people where to go. Because ultimately, you're just going to exhaust yourself. You're not really helping a person if you're giving them the answer. And that's the truth. It's an unfortunate truth that everybody has to learn. And this is partly what I'm going to talk about tomorrow in my video called How to Steep Your Business Properly. But carry on. Sorry. I'm doing it again.
I do have to say, I have to say that when I come up here, there is a blue shiny candy-like button right here that says new ? Start here. And that actually does get skipped a lot. And there's a start here. And this is how you get to those 6 steps. And it's irrelevant for the moment, but I'm just saying it's like it still gets skipped. So I understand exactly what you're saying there, Dave. Okay, so I'm going to go to step 3.
Hey, Katie.
Yes.
If they reset the tracker, they have 2 different tracks at the very beginning now. You can do network marketing or you can do a traditional business. I didn't know if you knew that or not.
Yeah, I did forget they just added that. So when you do what Jamie was talking about is when you are a brand new member in MLSP and you go to the 6 steps, you have 2 ways to go. One way to go, and there's 2 decisions, is that you go to a network marketer or your traditional business. So it's catered to that, which is really awesome. So thank you for bringing that up, Jamie. That's awesome. So step 3 is you get everything you want in MLSP and you get to create your future. So this is actually pretty cool because it shows you everything that you have. If you go out and you buy a funnel system, if you go out and buy, you know, a capture page thing, and you go and buy a CRM, and you go and buy all the stuff that's already in MLSP separately, you're going to be spending a lot of money. And this is all in one that's in here, everything except for an autoresponder. Yes, there's a CRM, which means it's a customer relation manager, which it holds all your leads, and you can write notes. And I can go over that. I can go over that a little bit later, but I'm just saying. But it has, this is a video. It kind of shows you exactly everything that MLSP offers in all in one package, which is amazing. You don't have to go everywhere. You just go here. It's all in one. It's awesome. So step number 4 is integrate your business opportunity, product, or service into your MLSP system. Now, what that means, I think this is awesome. I don't know how many times I'm going to say this is my favorite thing. I don't know how many times I'm going to say this is awesome or this is dude, but this is really freaking cool because what this does is that you're in an MLM or you're in a high ticket you're selling high ticket products or your health and wellness or something like that, or you're in a traditional business, you have an opportunity or a product or a service that you are putting out in the marketplace. So what this does is that you are plugging your opportunity, product, or service into the system. And I'll show you, so just keep this in mind. I'll show you in a bit. So there's training and webinars that you can actually share with others that are already pre-created. So when people opt into that, they see that training, and when they scroll down, there's your business opportunity or product or service. So it's not just here's my training and then there's nothing. Your opportunity, product, or service is actually attached to that, automatically pre-plugged in. All you have to do is set it up in the back office here, and it's already plugged in into like the 20 different free training that you can share out in the marketplace, which is pretty awesome. If I did go over your head there, that's okay, because it'll hopefully start making sense, or you can reach out to any of us and ask questions like, hey, what the heck are you talking about? But just to let you know that the seed was planted, and for those of you who do understand that, you're going to see this as like something that's really, really awesome. Okay, you're going to see, holy cow, the work has been done. It's awesome. So let's go to step number 5. Is why you need an autoresponder to integrate to MLSP, and that kind of goes over what I just said about how you want to, once you start getting leads in, there's got to be a way that you got to email them, broadcast them, and do an autoresponder. So that's why you integrate your own email system, which is you can do GetResponse, or you can do Aweber, you can do Infusionsoft, or anything that you have, and you can integrate that in there, and it'll integrate into all your capture pages. It'll integrate in all of the lead magnets. Is that free training and webinar I was just talking about? We call it lead magnets that are already pre-created for you. So it's really freaking awesome. Of course, I think I'm going to put that on my T-shirt. It's really freaking awesome. Number 6 is congratulations, your MLSP is set up. And like I said, I didn't even scroll down for the other steps, but I apologize. But there's also PDFs for notes, and there's bonuses, videos, and they're kind of repetitive like me. Like, we highly recommend you watch this. You're going to see that in every single video. Watch me first. Highly recommended. Highly recommended, because this is non-stop value, step-by-step process that's just going to teach you how to succeed, because MLSP was created back in 2008 to help people grow their business. Flat out said and done, because there's a lot of businesses out there that don't have this training. or they're stuck in the old ways and they just don't know. Or some people are like, you know, oh, well, email marketing is dead, or blogging is for grandmas and aunts or something with no kids. Oh, wait, that's me. But anyways, not the grandma part. But anyways, but what I'm trying to say is that all of these tools that do work, how to rank on Google, how to rank on YouTube, how to email market, master email marketing, all of that important stuff is here, and it teaches you how to do that. So I just wanted to say that. Does anybody have any questions in the comments or anything? Thanks, Pops. Okay, the next step I'm going to take is, this is where the training comes. This is where some people get overwhelmed, and this is what I like to say is that I like to, this is where it's going to cure the shiny ball syndrome, and this is going to cure the overwhelmness. With my new members, I like to tell them to go to my training library, and in that, they offer 5 steps to fire your boss, MLSP beginner marketing guide, and marketing schedule, right? Every single page that you're going to land on, it's going to just set you up to success over and over and over again. They're just giving you all this information for you to succeed. Now, the overwhelmed part is that a lot of people think they have to be everywhere on all social media platforms in order to be successful in their business, but that's not true, because I used to do that. Like when Snapchat came out, I was on Snapchat. When Periscope, Paragram, I don't know, whatever. But when that stuff was coming out, when these social media platforms were coming out, like the new stories on Instagram, you know, you got to have, like, you got to be first, 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 right? You have to be first, but that's not true. So what MLSP teaches you is that you don't have to chase people, but you can learn how to attract them to you so you don't have to chase them. They're actually coming to you and chasing you and saying, I want what you have. So that is what MLSP teaches. That's if you got nothing else out of here, and if that's it, I mean, that's it. That is like the coolest part, is that learning that attraction marketing. So what I tell people about this training is, what is your favorite social media platform that you like to be on, right? So some people love Twitter, some people love Instagram, and some people love Facebook. That's just the major ones. So I tell them, when they come to these training libraries here, you focus on just that social media platform, right? Some people, like Dave, YouTube, right? So we have Facebook Live training, how to do Facebook ads for beginners. There's blogging, right? Facebook challenges, Instagram, all these Twitter, social media networking and prospecting, all of this training that is already put in here for you at no extra cost. All of this, how to tell your story, video marketing, create your first ebook, create amazing looking content, all of the stuff that's going to set you up for success. Okay. Yes.
Can you click on one of those trainings just to show everybody, like to show people who are not aware, how long these videos are? Because people might be thinking, oh, they might be 5 minutes or 10 minutes long.
Sure. Okay, let's go to video marketing. Let's see what that is. That was kind of interesting. Okay, so there's a video 1 and video 2. So let's go ahead and click on launch session, and usually it tells, oh yeah, there it is. Video length is 1 hour and 43 minutes.
Hour and 43.
Yep, 1 hour and 25.
And that's video 1. Then there's video 2, and then you got phase 2, leads and making money with video. Then you got number 2. My goodness, carry on.
Yep. So there's a lot of information here that just goes through. Video 5 is another 2 hours. So for those of you who are probably just like me, who kind of go cross-eyed if there's a lot of rambling going on, I like to use Video Speed Controller. If anybody can see that, I use that in my plugin for Chrome. So just, it's free. Go Google, go to Video Speed Controller. You can speed them up. They sound like chipmunks. It's hilarious, but you also learn something. So there's a little tip for you. Anybody have to say anything?
So you speed the video up because you want to get through it.
Yeah. I know, right? Because I'm still not missing anything. with the video speeder, you know, now that it, you know, I don't miss anything.
No,
it's just they all.
It's a good idea. I like it actually. In fact, I think I might use it because sometimes, you know, you just want to get to the parts that are relevant. Yes. You know, like hello and get past the hellos and everything. That's an excellent idea. Well,
yeah, not to say that any of these videos have the hellos and stuff, because there are specific products that are for training, and they're not like a webinar, and they're specifically catered to people who are going to watch it for training, so they get to the point right away. But there is a lot of information that you go through, and I just like to speed up the process. I hate skipping videos because I know I'm going to miss something. I just like to speed it up, and I think it's hilarious when they sound like chipmunks. Okay. So there is the library. So let's go to the next thing, which is called the campaigns. So in here, what MLSP has done has set up lots and lots of different campaigns. But some of you may think, well, what is a campaign? So campaign is like something like, Dave, can you explain a campaign? Like specifically, sure. I was going to go political for a second, but I don't want to do that.
No, it's fine. It's easy. What My Lead System Pro have done is they've made it possible, and you've got to remember that My Lead System Pro in and of itself is an affiliate program, all right, which means that you can, if somebody that you have inside of your business, inside of your MLM, if they want to know how to get started with a business properly, you can refer them to My Lead System Pro, and you can make a commission off that product. But now what My Lead System Pro also have are products inside of the whole system which you can sell and earn a commission off of these products. And it's a very high commission off these products. And these campaigns are links that you can send to people. They can put in their name and email, and then they can go to a video and watch the information on the product, and then they can make a decision. So a campaign is really your way of saying, go and watch this video like the one you're seeing there. Go and watch this video. It'll give you all the information you need to know about the product, and the video sells the product for you. So you don't have to do any of the selling. And I say this is an example, which means, you see, you can use all of these campaigns as samples in your own business. And this is what My Lead System Pro is. It's a big training wheel program that shows you how you can actually go ahead and use this in your own business. Does that explain campaigns? It's really a way of selling a product or selling a service with built-in mechanics that actually have gone through the process of having its own capture page, having its own sales letter, having its own sales video, and thereby giving a person an opportunity to see what's available to them. So there are copywriting courses, there are social media courses, there are even more advanced YouTube courses, there are blogging courses, there are traffic courses. There are so many courses you can actually sell, and you can also earn commissions off of these products. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, Katie, maybe somebody can correct me on this, don't hold me to the block here, but I think a lot of these products give you a chance to earn 100% commissions minus a small admin fee on these particular products that you can sell.
Okay, I believe that's true. And what, just to snowball off what you're saying specifically for, as you see on the page here, there's a total of 15 campaigns that are sitting here, different campaigns that's specific to a specific niche. Okay, like here is for MLMs. Here is for six-figure follow-up, top earner framework, get 1,000 Facebook fans, and there's an actual video where this guy, Justice, fires his boss on video. It's actually pretty hilarious. So it's specific to your niche, and you have to know who your target audience is. But even if you don't, that's okay, because you can test the market and see what works. Also, what's really cool about these campaigns is that you don't have to know how to sell right away. These things do it for you. There's videos. There's like what let me just go bring up this page again, any page. And, you know, there's a capture page here where they can, it's already created. You don't have to do the heading. You don't have to do the specific words. It's that's things that are already working. Yep, that's a campaign. So this is one specific campaign. It's already been created for you, so you don't have to learn all this ninja stuff right away. So you can get results right away. That's the whole point. So you can, as you're learning, you can literally have a way to earn. There's no guarantee, obviously, because you have to do the work and know who you're talking to, who you're selling, and make sure you set up your affiliate account. Otherwise, I might get your commissions or something. I have no idea how it works. But anyways, so as Dave was talking about with the, I'm going to go with the profit campaigns. I'm sorry, profit campaigns. These are really awesome. So listen up. Listen to what I'm about to say, because this is cool. You see that these products, let me see if I can zoom in. You can see that these products are worth money. $2.97, $9, $17, $7, $5, $4.77, right? You get the point? People can actually buy these products and you can get a commission off of it without you buying the products and owning it yourself, which is awesome, because there's these people who already created this for you, took the time out of their lives to create this, so we can go out and sell it, right? And you can get a commission off of it without buying it. Pretty awesome, right? So the next one is the product campaign. So this is kind of like an extra next level ninja stuff. So if you guys remember all these, let me hit the back button. All these training libraries, they're all included, right? But with the product campaigns, these are like a next step products. So you have a choice to buy them and go through them and learn from them, and you can also sell them. And I don't think you can get a commission off of these. Is that right? Is that correct?
No, you can get a commission.
Oh, you can?
You get 30% commission off them.
Oh, these are the 30. Okay, good. Okay, so I was actually going through a new member today, and I wasn't sure. So if she's watching, there's your answer. You do get like a 30% commission off of that. That's good.
Now the other ones you were showing, the product campaigns, you get 100% commission off them.
Okay. All right, so 100%. So you guys hear that? MLSP is not going to take a dime from you for selling this stuff. And then these are 30% commissions. So there's mindset training. There's, let's see, get traffic and leads, ultimate lead generation formula, on all this really cool stuff. There's Facebook Advertising Pro. There's a lot of, okay, I have to admit, I live on Facebook. A lot of you guys know I live on Facebook. So I see a lot of things that are going on Facebook. And right now, everybody's about Facebook ads. So you can go out there and say, hey, I got this training. It's this much. You know, feel free to go through it yourself, obviously, if you'd like, and, you know, buy it and go through it. But you can also sell it and get a commission off of it. How freaking cool is that, right? There's Facebook marketing, Facebook Live, copywriting mastery. I'm actually finishing one last video off of that. That is killer. All right. So does anybody have any questions yet at all? No? Okay. Anybody? Okay. Everybody's following? Okay. So did I go through? Okay. So I didn't go through system campaigns yet. So here's another series of campaigns that is just really going to flip your lid, I think, if I haven't yet done that. These are free lead magnets. So these are campaigns where you can just kind of put out there and find out what people are interested in, right? Like create my first ebook or Facebook fan page. These are all free for everyone to opt in, watch, and here, let me just, I'm just going to go ahead.
You give away a free gift. So
you give away a free gift.
You give away a free gift, which is half a lot of the battle that a lot of marketers have. So if they have a product on social media that's a little bit different to this, they can offer them this as like a tripwire. In this industry, they call it an ethical bribe. So basically what you're doing is you're saying, I'll give you a free PDF in exchange for your email address. And so that you give them you get your email, and then they get a free gift in the form of a PDF or a video that you want to share with them that they can watch. So that's always a bonus to have inside of your business, whatever you're doing.
Okay, so let me go ahead and show you this Facebook Live video and PDF that you can give to somebody, because a lot of people, I'm just going to go to the thank you page, which is after, this is the capture link. So this is what people would opt in. You get their email and their name. In exchange for that, they get this page here, which is the training, the free training, the free gift. So I just kind of want to dissect this page real quick. So as you can see, this page has my name on it, and it literally says the 3 steps to success starts here. 3 steps. So right away they know that there's 3 steps. So here's step 1 is watch this free training. So that is the Facebook Live training, and it's 2 hours long. So this isn't something that's lame. This is still free, and you're giving it to them. It's 2 hours, awesome stuff. And there's the downloadable PDF here. Now here's where, if you guys remember about what I talked about earlier about plugging in your opportunity, this is where it automatically gets put in this page. So here's step 2, get leads and sales, learn more. And that's actually, if you can kind of see on the bottom left of my page there, it's going to go to the live stream leads. And then step 3 is work with me. And if you can see that, it says opportunity. And that's where they would be connected with me to work with me personally. And then there's my information. I didn't have to set this up. This was already integrated in there automatically because I set up my profile, right? They can contact me, email me, connect with me, and all that jazz. So all of this stuff is already plugged in automatically. It's all about you. It has nothing to do with MLSP at all. If you guys notice that, there's nothing on here that says MLSP. It's all you, your business, your product, your opportunity. You're giving them free training that MLSP has provided with the PDF if it comes with it, plus how to get more leads and sales, which I believe that goes to MLSP, and then work with me is your opportunity. Say if it's your MLM or your coaching services or maybe a one-on-one that you're going to do, right? Right? I mean, that's pretty awesome stuff. Okay, so let's say, does anybody have any questions at all? Okay, so let's say if you are getting excited, you get this all set up and you started, and you know how a funnel works. You got your blog started, your website started, which I'll show you in just a second. You got all this stuff set up and you understand how a funnel works. You know how to get leads in, and now you're in the position of creating your own lead magnet. So yes, MLSP has all of this stuff for you. You don't ever have to create one. However, we encourage you to take the next step, become the thought leader in your industry and in your niche, and start creating products of your own. So that's where the funnelizer comes in, which is in MLSP already created, not an extra cost. So let me click on this tab, and this is where you can create funnels. Okay, you can create your own funnels. So this is where when people opt into this type of funnel system, you can integrate two ways. You can integrate the MLSP CRM, which is the customer relationship manager, like I talked about before, or you can integrate your own autoresponder and get that. I do most of my autoresponders, not the MLSP CRM, just because I choose to. So you have that choice. But if you do the MLSP integration, you can get on that leaderboard that they have. So that's more recognition if you'd like. That's awesome. That's your choice. So let me just go ahead and show you the CRM real quick. I'm trying not to, I don't want to show some private information. So I'm just going to open this and just kind of do a quick, like that. Oh, I'm Ninja. Okay, so because right on the side here, I have some people's names and emails right here. So I don't want to show that. Okay, but there you go, right? This is the CRM. It shows a prospect list. There's a task list that you can write notes on. And you can, I think, Jamie, you said that this isn't a way to broadcast, but it's a way you can communicate one-on-one, isn't it?
That is correct.
Okay. So it's a great way to do one-on-one and write some really good notes. So it's always here. It's always updated. You can log in and you can get back to it and say, hey, I remember this prospect and what did I write now? What did I write down with this person? So you can remember before you have a conversation with them about what you guys were like, continued conversation or something like that. Okay, so that's pretty cool. That's no extra cost. I think if you go out and get a CRM outside of MLSP, you're gonna pay a pretty penny every year. Okay, but this is included already in MLSP. It's super important, a great way to get leads. So let me just go ahead, and we got about 15 minutes. I think we're doing good on time. No questions though? Yet? Okay. So now I'm going to show you my blog dashboard, and there's something specific that I really want to show you. I'm going to go back here and show, do you remember all of these campaigns here? All of these that are for sale, the ones that are free. These are the to get into the annual, monthly, or trial for MLSP, because MLSP offers a 10-day, $10 trial. I do have to say that if you do get into the 10-day, $10 trial, you have access to all of this. It's not some, it's not like 20%, it's not 10%. You get access to everything, and you can actually earn a commission within 10 days. You have that potential. Can't guarantee it, but I'm saying you have access, and everything is there for you just for 10 bucks. And you can try the system, which is awesome. So anyways, let me go and let me go to my dashboard for my blog, and I'm going to go to customize my site. Don't worry, this may go over your head, but I want to show you something specific that is awesome. While this is loading up, I do have to say that there is about, I think, 14 themes or 18 themes or something that you can choose from. And each theme is specific to your level of knowledge on tech stuff. You don't have to know a lot. You just gotta, we're here to work it through with you, okay? So we can help you out with that. But each theme, there's like a theme that's like for the least tech person that just kind of set up real quick and they're done. And then there's someone who's like Jamie, who knows exactly how to write code and do all this fancy stuff, who can do the Divi theme, which is you can manipulate it any certain tweaking way that you can, right? I'm kind of like in the middle. So this is I'm kind of in the middle. I don't want to like have too much going on, as far as how much I can play with it. I'd rather like get something up and then I'm done, right? So anyways, what I wanted to show you is real quick on the right hand side, you see these this Facebook thing here. Can you guys see that on my screen as I'm moving my mouse? Okay, good. So these are called widgets. So these on every single page will stay static, and they'll always show on every single page, and these are called lead magnets, okay? Now, these are the ones that I have created over the last couple years. So they're my personal lead magnets. But here's what's so cool. So I'm going to click on widgets. I'm going to go to my primary sidebar, which I just showed you. That's what that's called, is primary sidebar. I'm going to add a widget and look for this MLSP call to action. Alphabetical, awesome. So right now it's on custom. So I can put my own title. I can put my own image. I can put my own content to say a little spiel about it. My button text, my button URL. And then I can have them open to a new window or not. And then I can choose the default, or whatever button style. So that's what I've done with these on the side. So I created my own. I uploaded my own images. I put my own whatever. I just didn't do a title. I just chose not to do a title, right? But here's what's so cool. You don't have to have your own lead magnet right away because MLSP has integrated lead magnets for you. So let me scroll down and show you that right here. You guys can see where my mouse is moving, hopefully. That's where the new one is going to show up. So as I plug this in, let me drop down this menu, and you can see all these campaigns. There's a sale page, Instagram, Facebook, and you remember the system campaigns that we talked about, right? How to get more leads on Facebook training, build my ebook. Here's the MLSP products. So there's the copywriting mastery that we talked about. Remember that? And then the pure profit stuff. Let's go to Insta Lead Magnet Module 1. So I'm going to click on that and watch it change. Wait for it. Okay, so there it is, right? They already integrated a photo for you. They got a headline. They have some text, and they have a button. And when people click on that button, it's going to be coded to you, and you're going to get the lead. You're going to get the sale if it's something that's for sale, and it's already created for you. You don't have to do anything. So let's go ahead and click on something else. Let's go to the copywriting mastery. It's going to change right in front of you again. So this is kind of like the live preview editing mode, which is pretty cool. Okay. Is anybody on Periscope anymore? Is that even still around?
haven't seen it.
I don't know. But you guys get the idea, right? Let's just get the mastery sales page. Just MLSP. I think it has like a really cool card or something.
You know, I mean, the other thing I want to say is that what Katie's busy going through here is that, you know, My Lead System Pro will actually show you how to set up your own blog. It'll show you how to set up everything from beginning to end. And as I said, remember, this is training wheels, all right? So it's going to teach you how to create your own blog, which means that if you want to go ahead and start your own blog in a different domain with a different hosting, you can use the training inside of My Lead System Pro to do that as well. All right, that is what this whole system is about. It's a big marketing university for you to get going to sell whatever product you have, all right? Because I have high-ticket items, I have low-ticket items. I've got items I want to sell on Amazon, if I want to sell on ClickBank, if I want to sell on ClickShare, whatever the platform that I'm selling on, I use all of the training inside of My Lead System Pro to teach me how to do that effectively. And the great thing about My Lead System Pro is that it has this amazing community where you can connect with us. And that's where I'm sure Katie wants to dive in now and talk to you about the bonus that we were talking about, and what we've got that we can share with you.
Yeah, so here's the thing. In Dave, Pops, Jamie, and a lot of you guys that are in the comments, by the way, I see that Ricky showed up. Hi, Ricky. And Olivia's here. I just want to say hi to you. And Bobbert, you're still here. Andrew's still here. That's awesome. Thank you guys for you guys know the system. A lot of you guys, you know the system, and I'm so glad you guys are still here walking this through. Hope you learned something new about MLSP. And there's Mr. Whistler's here. So a lot of you guys, some of you, I should say, has had some time in this industry where you kind of felt like you're kind of left behind, or you feeling like you were left alone on an island, or somebody isn't there to look over your shoulder to tell you where to go and step by step. So that's what we have, and that's the bonus we want to talk about. And what we give you is that we have every Saturday at 10 a.m. Eastern time is that we have this workshop where it's on not a platform that you're seeing now where you're stuck in the comments. It's actually on a Zoom platform where everybody's on camera, everybody has a chance to speak, and we go through any questions anybody has for the week, or if anybody has something to share with the group. So we each all take our own turn to speak, and we all have something to maybe share, or, you know, a lot of times Jamie or me or Dave or Pops has something to teach to the group, just to help them just maybe to go through the ABCs, or to connect the dots, or, you know, just to help you along. And one of my favorite things to do actually is kind of puts get people to step out of their comfort zone. So say that I'm going to pick on Lori right now, but she's been in the industry for a long time, and she knows a lot about MLM. And so what I did is that last Saturday, I told her, she's pretty brand new in the workshop. It was her first workshop, but I knew that she could teach us something. So what I did is I got her on the really super fast start track, is that I had her train something. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to teach her how to take just that segment and turn that into her own lead magnet and just put it out in the marketplace, because she taught us something. And I think that's awesome. So the work's already been done for her, and that's the kind of thing that we kind of teach in the workshop. Not all the time, but I'm just saying that's one thing that we do once in a while. But mostly it's a community. So what we have found is that we consistently about 70 to 80% success rate in the workshop. People who show up are getting success, right? And I think that is the most important thing, and a lot of things that we've been missing, personally, me and Jamie and Dave and Pops, when we were first getting started, we're just missing that. So does anybody else want to say anything about the workshop?
No, but Olivia asked about the CRM. She wanted to know where the leads went into. So could you show her the CRM real quick?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got really good notes.
Oops. Let me just do this. I'm so used to Zoom, so I'm looking for the screen share on. Oh, there we go. Okay, so this is the CRM. So when people opt in to your lead magnet, this is the dashboard. So when people get to that, let me just go to getting started. So it's right here. So prospects and CRM. So that's how you get to it. I think that's what Olivia was talking about, is where to find it, so she can probably look at it. So she can see it. If you hover your mouse over prospects and go to my prospects CRM, that's where you can find it. And you can also do referrals, and that are people who actually opt into either they bought from you, as far as either the annual, the $10 trial, or the monthly. It's all the people who actually opted in and are using active members or inactive members or anything like that. So that's where you get your referrals. But anyways, the CRM, that's where you find it. I hope that's what she was talking about.
Yeah, you know, I mean, talking a bit about this workshop, you know, where we offer this opportunity where people who are in our team, and if you would like to be part of the workshop, we want you to, if you're watching this, to go ahead, click on that button below. And as Katie was saying, this workshop is a place where we meet every week, but we don't just, you know, if you join, we don't just let you in because we don't want just anybody in, and we don't say that to be mean. We want people in who are going to take action. We want people in who are willing to actually go that extra mile. So before you get into the workshop, there's a process you need to follow. You'll be added into the 24-Hour Marketing Mastermind group, Facebook group, and there you will have instructions on making a video. And everybody's made a video. Everybody that's been in this workshop, that's including myself, Katie, Jamie, Pops, everybody that's in this workshop, you make a video. And in this video, you tell us who you are. You tell us your one strength and one weakness that you have and why you want to get into the workshop. And the part of the reason we do this is because, as I've said, we want people who are willing to go the extra mile. You know, Joe Mack, who's in here, he's also part of the workshop. And Joe had to go and make a video himself. And I remember Joe
Can you put the camera on you, Dave?
Oh, okay, that's right. Sorry, hold on. How's that? Yeah, because everyone's watching your face right now. Okay, cool. So Joe needed to make a video as well. So I said to Joe, go ahead and make a video. And I said, look, if you don't know how to make a video, go online and type how to make a video. So he's looking how to do this. And then I think eventually contacted somebody. And then when I finally reached out to them, he said, man, Dave, it was easier than I thought it was. I was making it more complicated than it really was. And anyway, Joe made a video. He got up on there. And here's the thing, I think Joe is almost 80 years old. All right, he's almost 80 years old, and he's been in the business game. He's had a lot of experience in the offline world because he's had loads of experience in that industry, but he just keeps at it, right? And being 80 years old, there isn't any excuse for anybody not to do this. All right, so once you've actually made your video, then we add you into this 24-hour chat. And I say it's a 24-hour chat because it's everybody around the world. And if you have a question and you put it in there, we are there to help you and guide you along the way. We will not take anything negative. We don't want to take anything divisive. And if there's any fighting in the group, we just kick you out, no questions asked, because we want to have a positive, uplifting atmosphere. All right, so those are some basic rules when you get in there, but that's because we want people to get along. And, you know, we have a very, very strict policy on this matter, right? So we don't want to upset people. We are there to show people what to do. And sometimes the answers you get are not the answers that you'll expect, because we will force you out of your comfort zone. We will get you to think big. And it might actually make you cry a little bit inside, but that's a good thing. All right? please understand that is a good thing. When you start feeling uncomfortable, that's when you start stretching yourself. That's when you start feeling, oh, I'm doing things a bit different. Because if you haven't done anything to change your life now, and somebody tells you something different to do, that's a good sign. It means that you're stretching muscles you've never stretched before, and it's going to feel uncomfortable. And that's the whole idea. So you get inside of the workshop, and then every Saturday at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we get on one big call, and we are there to go through everybody's week to find out how everybody has been doing. And then we go in and we answer questions, and we also teach you and we help you. And this is why we have such a huge and a tremendous success rate inside of the workshop, because we have people constantly giving us testimonials about how they have changed their business life. And that's the whole point of how you can get in there, all right? And yes, it's true. The only way you can get inside of this workshop is if you click on the button below and you reach out to us. You have to be a part of our group, all right? That is the criteria that we have. And that's just the way it is. So make the decision now. Go ahead and click on that button and get hold of us. So I don't know if Pops or Jamie or Katie wants to say anything extra, but we are coming to the top of the hour, so maybe we can have some closing thoughts. Pops?
Yeah, that was awesome training, Katie.
It was.
Very, very clear, very concise. It was awesome. Can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, anyway, have a good week, everybody. We got to get going. Remember, this MLSP was built by people who were in MLMs who wanted to teach people how to do it a better way, because most MLM companies do not have this kind of training. And some of them wouldn't even approve of attraction marketing. And that copyright mastery of that product, the owner of the company created that. He's a copyright master, and a lot of the people here are. So all the stuff they put together is built to enable you to make sales. So have a great week. See you next week.
Awesome. Jamie, you want to say something?
Yeah, I just want to thank everybody in the chat for being here and supporting us, and, a little thing on the workshop, if you're struggling with something in the workshop, you're scared to make videos, you're scared to do Facebook Lives, that's fine. Bring it into the workshop. We'll break it down for you and get you unstuck. If your best friend just passed away, which may be your dog or a real true person, and you just need some hugs and some love and some lift up, come in the workshop. We'll hug you, lift you up, and be there for you, because that's what our workshop is all about. It's not about us, it's about you and helping you.
Thank you, buddy. And Katie, thank you so much for that, man. I'm very appreciative of Katie, what she does. She does a tremendous amount of work inside of the workshop. She picks up a lot of the slack, as does Jamie and Pops. And we're just blessed to have such amazing people inside of this workshop, along with everybody watching here. You got Robert there, you got Olivia, who's just recently joined, you got Laurie, everybody, Andre. Gee, I'm just having a look at everybody here right now. If I'm missing your name, please forgive me. Hey, we got, hey, Dave, how you doing? David Redden's joined us. That's amazing. I'm glad that you found this information informative, Dave. So Dave is also part of my team as well. Let's see. Anybody else? Anybody else? Maria. I know Maria came in late. Ricky came in. We're so privileged to have you here. And what we will do is we will give you an opportunity to join. Please understand that we don't make this offer available very often. All right. So we want you to understand that this is something you can get involved now. So take action now. Don't wait until next week. Don't wait until next month. All right. Make the decision now, and hopefully we'll see you then. So you have a tremendous time. We'll see you same time. I nearly said same pet time, same pet time. But we'll see you same time next week. Don't forget Jamie's hangout on Thursday. Ricky's got a new hangout now on Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, along with Maria and Sonia. And oh my goodness, there are so
4
many.
p.m. Eastern time.
4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. There are so many hangouts that are happening. Out of this group that we got, people are just making hangouts because they understand the power of getting out there, power of being out there. It's amazing. And with that being said, have a great time. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye, and God bless. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.